Good day, everyone. Good day. Good day. Welcome to my live session. Oh, today is supposed to be day two of um, our Go Live sessions, which I mentioned yesterday. But before I go into the topic of the day, which is the importance of self-discipline, how are you all? How has your day been? I hope your day has been fantastic, and I hope you have found the day very restful. And if you think that this is going to be of great value to you, can you please share? Let me encourage you to share to your friends and your family and anyone that you think would benefit from listening to these sessions. So, without much further ado, I'm going to go straight into the topic of the day, which is the importance of self discipline. Again, this is day two of 90. Right. So self-discipline, very, very, very interesting skill that one can have is one of those life skills that it's easy to say it, but in the face of it is quite a difficult thing to implement. And if you are able to successfully implement it, you would find that it has an impact and a big impact in many aspects of your life. So I'm going to walk through just 5 reasons. I'm sure there are numerous benefits to self-discipline or numerous impacts, but I will walk through 5 reasons or 5 examples today. The first one is achieving long-term goals. Achieving long-term goals. So it is very essential for you to kind of like have self-discipline, especially when you want to achieve your long-term goals. Because what self-discipline does is that it keeps you focused on what you are supposed to be doing, even when maybe distractions or even when challenges arise. Now, every one of us, I'm very sure we all have goals that we've set at some point, whether it is maybe completing our degree or losing some weight or saving money for a trip. I mean, you all know that without self-discipline, it will be difficult for you to save money for that trip, for example, or for you to complete your degree. And if you did not have self-discipline, it would be very easy to quit when, for example, things get tough. So that's one of the benefits of, or one of the importance of self-discipline. It helps you to achieve long-term goals. And to give an example, of which I know many people will not be very, very pleased, have very mixed feelings or mixed ideas about Elon Musk. But I would use him as an example because it's a success story. Um, I'm pretty much sure that when Elon Musk, sorry, I'm just going to try to share this to my story so that people can join if they find, so that people can join. Please, if you're watching, do share, please share so that people can join and hear this conversation. It's a whole learning experience because sometimes we actually do need to remind ourselves of some of these things, especially when we have goals for ourselves. So I've shared that. Please share to your friends if you're joining me. Right. So going back to my example, Elon Musk is, I don't know why he came to my mind, but I just know that he's a success story. And whilst I know many people have differing views about him as an individual, at the end of the day, he has lots of cars out there. Everyone is buying a Tesla. People are doing, everyone is using Twitter. Everyone is using, I think he has Twitter. I can't remember what else he has. But I mean, if he didn't stay disciplined, if he didn't focus on his goals, if he didn't focus on his vision and work very consistently, despite all the failures, because I'm pretty sure that he must have had several failures, in the process of trying to work out how to build a Tesla. Do you think we would have had a Tesla today? What do you want, Lara?
Wait, I'm practicing.
No, I'm not. I'm actually live. But what do you want?
Put on my stuff.
Okay. Well, evidence that I'm a mom. Anyway, sorry for that distraction. I'm going to go back to the topic. Yeah. So if you think about someone like him, if he did not persevere, if he did not stay focused, he probably wouldn't have been able to build the Tesla successfully. Now, just moving on to the second point, building strong habits. That is one of the very importance of having self discipline. It helps you to build strong habits. So it helps you to build positive habits that will shape your daily life. Like, so if, for example, you wake up every morning and you drink a cup of warm water, right? And you just started doing it. But if you keep at it consistently, you'll find maybe you wake up your day, you're able to lose some weight. For example, for those of us that are really struggling to lose weight, you're able to lose some weight, or you probably will feel a lot lighter, or it helps you to manage the food that you eat, So whether when you're developing routines, when you're trying to develop something that would help you to grow, self-discipline is also something that would help you to build strong habits. Oh, it's 5 minutes. I say it helps you build strong habits. So, and to give an example, one of the very, very easy example I can think of are athletes. I remember Usain Bolt once said something in his, I think when he ran his first time or so. I can't remember what he did, but he did exceptionally well on one of his races. And he did say that he practiced for years to achieve that goal. And that is a habit he has built. Another good example is Michael Phelps. He practiced every day for 5 years without a break. Like, seriously, even during Christmas, he wouldn't take a break. Now, because he was able to consistently stick with that practice mode, it allowed him to get his Olympic record. You see? So it is not just one day, it is that consistency. And those are the strong habits that you need to succeed in what you have, or what in the goals you've set for yourself. The third reason, I realize I just have a very long time ago. The third reason is increased productivity. Yes, increased productivity. Now, when you have self-discipline, or when you're good at self-disciplining like yourself, you are you are able to better manage your time and stay productive. So you would not be procrastinating. You would learn not to waste time on things that are not important. You can prioritize, and then you get tasks done quickly. And what happens is that it translates to success at anything you lay your hands on, whether work, school, or even personal project that you set for yourself. So that is one importance of self-discipline. J.K. Rowling was one good example of that. So everyone knows the backstory of J.K. Rowling. She tried so many times. She wrote in cafes while she was taking care of her child because she didn't have the time. But her disciplined approach allowed her to be able to complete the Harry Potter series, which is one of the most successful book series of all time. Like, even till today, people still read and watch Harry Potters. I remember reading Harry Potter when I was young, and now my child has read the whole series of Harry Potter and has watched everything. So that is the impact. If she didn't stick at it, she probably wouldn't have been successful. The fourth importance of self-discipline is resilience in the face of failure. Yes, resilience in the face of failure. This is a very, very, very important skill to have. There's no way in life that everything will be smooth sailing. It's just impossible. But what happens is that when you face those setbacks in life, self-discipline allows you or helps you to bounce back and keep going. It teaches you how to persevere through challenges and helps you to stay focused on the bigger picture and not to give up at the first sign of trouble. So anything that is happening to you, you don't worry about it. You allow yourself to feel terrible, to feel sad, but you bounce back very quickly. You bounce back very quickly. And my famous example, of which everyone knows, Thomas Edison. Like, seriously, that guy, he inspires me. I genuinely don't know if we would have had electricity or electric bulb, not electricity, electric bulb, if Thomas Edison gave up. If he had given up, maybe at the 999th time, he may have been successful at the 1000th time or the 10,000th time, because there are different versions to the story. But I think the morale is that he did not give up. He tried and tried and tried. So he basically said he found 10,000 ways that the light bulb would not work. That is what he took out of each failure he approached or he met when he was inventing the light bulb. And I'm so grateful to Thomas Edison for inventing the light bulb, because I wonder what the world would be like without light bulb. And then my fifth and final reason or importance of self-discipline is Improved emotional control. Yes, improved emotional control. That is what self-discipline does for you. If you're self-disciplined, it is not just enough to work on habits, it also helps you to manage your emotions. So it will allow you to be able to pause and think before reacting. So if previously you did not have any self-discipline before, for example, and someone maybe did something you didn't like, you would normally react impulsively. But what self-discipline does, it gives you that ability to slow yourself down and then think about how you would react best without necessarily responding in a harsh way. Basically, it just gives you time to think about what you want to do as opposed to just giving an initial reaction. And that is what emotion self-discipline does. So whether it's responding to a difficult email, for example, at work or anywhere, or you have an argument, you are able to stay calm on that pressure. That is one of the importance of self-discipline. And um, well, an example of that is Warren Buffett. They say he's well known. I don't know much about him, but research shows that he's well known for his emotional discipline, especially when it comes to investing. You know, sometimes when people panic during crashes, if you are familiar with investment, you know, people keep looking at the numbers and then sometimes there's a crash. But when it happens, Warren Buffett will be controlled. He stays calm and, you know, he sticks to his plan. And that has helped. So to sum it up, self-discipline is a very, very vital tool, or it plays a role in everybody's life, in every area of life, from achieving major goals to managing daily challenges. It helps you to build lasting habits and stay in control of your emotions, which leads to greater success and fulfillment. So my question to you today is, wouldn't you agree that self-discipline is a tool or is a master tool to imbibe? Yes, that is my question for you today. Something for you to have a think about. But without saying any more, I can also personally relate to all of these things because it is a learning journey. And whilst I cannot boast of having everything, there are days that I fall short of, you know, displaying self-discipline. But I'm on a journey towards learning how to regulate myself. But most importantly, I know that when I've tried to be, you know, when I've made effort, I've seen an impact in aspects of my life, especially in the decisions that I make or in things that I do, you know. For example, now I've started a business, online business, digital marketing, and it's been a learning journey. And you know, some in learning, no matter whatever you're learning about, whether it's sewing, whether it's cooking, there are moments when you feel frustrated. There are moments when you feel, oh my goodness, is this going well? What is happening here? I'm not sure. But what do? Because you are self-disciplined, you're able to focus on the goal. And that is exactly what it is for me. Focusing on the goal, focusing on the prize, and you know what I'm setting out to achieve. So yes, that is my live topics for today. Again, I would introduce myself as Lillian, a digital business owner, a data analyst by profession, and a mom of two. Today has been an amazing day. My daughter's birthday was this weekend, actually yesterday, and today we wrapped it up with a party where she celebrated with her friends. And my goal is to empower dreams and impact lives. That is what my heart desire is, in any way, shape, or form that I can be of help. Education is my passion. So, I mean, if you have questions on anything, let me know. But I'm also encouraging you to come in and have a look at what we do as digital business owner, and you can register on my website as a first step. So I know it's Sunday. I know you're preparing for the busy week. And whenever you do catch the replay, I will be grateful if you could comment to let me know that if you've watched it, you know, where you're watching from, and also what you would like me to talk about. If there's any pain point topic you want me to discuss or maybe share my knowledge on, that would be very much appreciated. But until my next video, it's goodbye from here, and I hope you have a fulfilling week. God bless you, and thank you.